So the first step in our design build process is going to be the initial phone call. This is going to be a 15 to 30 minute long conversation where we like to hear about what you're looking to do. We'll also answer your questions, tell you about step by step how we work, talk about timeframes, talk about typical budgets, especially in this current market. Just try to set expectations. The next steps would be setting up the initial consultation, which we call the project vision meeting. This is set up at your home where we spend a couple hours with you, taking a deeper look at your project and the possibilities.
The project vision meeting is our time to spend a couple hours with you capturing your vision. You've been thinking about this project for months or maybe even years, and now it's our time to hear about it. We spend that time with you asking questions, discussing ideas, all with the goal of capturing a big idea to move forward with. And that big idea we capture and put into our agreement for design. On that agreement for design, you'll find a scope of work that reflects the big idea, as well as a target investment range, where we're saying we believe your project at the final quote will fall between this number and this number. If that sounds like the kind of thing you want to do, and we've earned your trust and you're ready to move forward, you'd sign the design agreement and move into the design process.
When the client decides to move forward with us into a design project, the first thing we do is hold a design kickoff meeting at their home. And this includes our design project manager, the designer, the architect, and then the project guide also comes along to that meeting to help transition us from the discussions that have already happened into this new phase of their project. Depending on the size of the project, a design can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months or maybe even longer to come to fruition. We know that clients that decide to move into a construction project with Daniel Builders are making a major financial investment, and they're also inviting us into their very personal space inside their home. So we want to make sure that we talk about the details of the project, but also to really get to know the client and how they're going to use the space. And it also sets our build team up for success as they complete the renovation.
Delighting our client throughout the renovation process is incredibly important to our build team. We try to work hand in hand with our design team in an attempt to try to iron out details before they become on-site issues in construction. Our design team is incredibly great at giving us quality project designs, and well thought out designs equal a more successful renovation project. Once we're in construction, one of our chief priorities as a build team is to keep our client well informed at all times. It's not uncommon for there to be a few project hiccups along the way. Things like mold, decay, termite damage. They often occur during the demo phase of a project. We're also very familiar with weather and material delays. But it's important to note in all of these things that we developed years of experience in managing the unexpected. Ultimately, we're not going to do anything to jeopardize a client's trust. We understand that building trust requires honesty, communication, competence, and most of all, commitment. That's why from the start of a design project concept, all the way through construction to project completion, that remains the mindset of our design build team.